Turn on. Say hi, Daddy.
Hi, Daddy.
Look here, Brandon. Just
And
glance
up
over.
next now,
Brandon,
we
look.
have the seniors, Colerain High
Look
School
at it.
football team.
And welcome. Colerain Game Day's presentation of Friday Night Lights. It's the Colerain Cardinals versus the Hamilton Big Blue. My name's Brian Wyatt. Joining me in the booth, well, really as of right now, nobody. We got a couple, Chris called in sick, and our producer, hopefully nothing goes wrong, is out on the field right now getting honored with the rest of the state champions from 2005. So we will have no updates on the scoreboard. He's going to be joining me in a little bit whenever he can, but I'll try to keep you updated as best I can. So Colerain had deferred the kick. They'll be kicking off to the Hamilton Big Blue. It's a pooch kick. It's going to go to one of the up men. Looking for a little bit of a crease. He's got one. Nice return, but he's taken down right at the Hamilton 45-yard line. Well, let's start it off. This Hamilton Big Blue juggernaut offense they are, led by Antonio Mathis. 856 yards passing, but he's not really their biggest weapon. Watch out for Grayson Goldsmith. Already has 1,082 yards and 16 touchdowns on the year. The Colerain defense is going to be really tested tonight. Hamilton's going to lie up two tight ends, tight formation. Looks like power football. Shotgun formation, hands off to their Goldsmith. He breaks one arm tackle. Good tackle on the outside, limiting the gain.
Grayson Goldsmith on the carry for Hamilton. Brought down by Cardinals number 3,
Saheed Davis on the tackle for the Colerain Cardinals. Going to pick up 3 on the play. 2nd down and 7.
2nd and 7 from the 48.
No change in formation. 2 wide receivers, 2 tight ends. Shotgun. Goldsmith in the backfield deep. Given not much place to run, Colerain blocks it up. He's going to get a couple yards out of that. That was blown up on the bottom of the pile. Good play. Number 70, Amani Todd. It's going to bring up a 3rd down and almost exactly 5. Hamilton Big Blue's got to get to the Colerain 45-yard line for the 1st down. Actually closer to 4 yards to gain. Possibly this early and in this field position, it might be 2-down territory. Hamilton looks to throw, looks out. Quarterback kind of slips. The ball pops out, but
Antonio Mathis Jr., the ball keeper for Hamilton.
Not sure what happened. It just like turf must have got him.
On the tackle for the
Went there with the plant that back foot and it just slid out from under him. It's going to be a big loss. Going to take it all the way back to the Hamilton 43, and I don't think they can go for it here. No, they brought out the punting unit. Antonio Mathis is kicking off for the Hamilton Big Blue. Saheed Davis back for the Colerain Cardinals. It's a knuckleball punt. Looking for a good bounce. Saheed Davis stays away from it, does a good job. It's going to roll down. Stop just inside the Colerain 25. Ball spotted at the 24. 1st down for the Colerain Cardinals.
No return on the kick.
Good opening drive for the Cardinals.
Catch your breath, Brandon. You didn't miss much.
I did. You missed the whole series. Apparently the ceremony is not before.
It'll be 1st
I thought it was anti, but
from the 25.
The flyer said before.
So Colerain Cardinals going to start the ball. They're just inside their own 25-yard line.
Empty backfield. Quarterback Keith Billups cuts it up, and he's got a Cardinal 1st down.
1 down, 1 play. He goes through a lot of traffic right there. Good patient run. Wasn't much room there, but he found a little bit of a crease. The ball's going to be spotted at the 37.
Hamilton, their strength all year, no matter what they've done offensively. This has been one of the stouter defenses in the area.
You know, only giving up a total of 96 points the entire year.
Again, they'll go empty backfield. Billups is going to go straight ahead. Pick up a minimal gain.
Sean Billups on the carry for Colerain.
I'm going to give him 2. You do see out of that, they go empty and they kind of flash that screen.
Best of defenders for Hamilton on the tackle.
Fake towards it, but at least the receivers on the edge flashed it, like to make Hamilton think about it.
Well, that keeps the defensive backs a little hesitation there, but the linebackers aren't going to hesitate if the quarterback doesn't do some type of fake. He did get 2 yards.
Danielson in motion. Handoff up the middle. Trying to find some space, still on his feet. Around the left side, he'll pick up about 3. Set up 3rd and 5, long 5.
Yeah, we saw Danielson started run back a couple games ago. He broke out big. 3 touchdowns, against Sycamore.
East.
Was it East? That was it East.
3rd and 6, ball on 41.
Here against East.
So 3rd down and 6.
Trips to the boundary. I'm sorry, open side. Tight end, and that was awful close. They went hard count. Looked like Hamilton was good, but
yeah,
from the just over.
Yeah, they go hard count, and Hamilton was fight. I believe they were just faking it, just flash, and they blitz.
5-yard penalty.
He didn't go over by much if he did, but the referee right there, so it'll make the 3rd down a little bit easier. 3rd down and 1.
Be 3rd down and 1. Ball on the 46.
Under center goes Billups. He's going to take it, and they're just going to do a push of the offensive line, and that looks like it's going to go and go and go across midfield. And a first down for the Cardinals.
You know, we knew initially that the push, he got it, but when you got a massive humanity going that field, I saw a couple guys pop out. Not sure which one had the ball. It's going to go all the way to the 47-yard line into Hamilton territory.
Spotted on the 47.
Cardinals have something working here in the first. Tight end motion, pistol. Fakes the handoff, draws back to throw. He's going to go deep, come back, and out of bounds.
Passing complete for the Cardinals. Intended for number 4, James Johnson.
Intended for James Johnson.
Yeah, just kind of overthrew him a little bit. He was open. He underthrew him on purpose to get underneath the defensive back, but a little too far outside. Threw it out of bounds. Incomplete pass.
And you're really going against the strength here of Hamilton. They have Trevor Dunn going to Iowa State, coming off the rush edge. And Noah King going to Kansas State. He's just going to guard one side of the field by himself, and everyone else is going to run his own right to that side of the field to try to throw it. Danielson in motion. Takes it, handoff, counter, and quickly closed on by the Big Blue. It'll be 3rd and long.
Yeah, barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Nope, they've got to say he lost the yards. Got to bring it 3rd down and 11. One thing I've seen over Hamilton throughout the years, defensive line, offensive line, they always have size.
Trafer done taking a long time to get here. Trafer Dunn, the little brother, I can't remember actually his name, but was ever Dunn who played outside linebacker, rush edge, also went to Iowa State a few years back. Over the middle, behind the intended Davis. He had some room to run if he caught it. Would have been short, but with some room to try to gain it. As it is, it'll be 4th down. Cardinals send the punt team
4th and 11, ball 48.
He had a little bit of time, rushed to throw just ever so slightly. But he just missed open receiver. Not really sure they had enough to get it at that point.
Like to receive for Big Blue,
but at least that would have given him a chance maybe to go for it on 4th down.
Trayvon Smith back to punt, so Cooper Creek's still out, so you're back to your backup punter. Hamilton looks like they got everyone on the line, and they're going to try to rush and block this. Good snap. Smith gets a line drive, and it's going to get just to the Big Blue returner. He's going to get down the sidelines, pushed out, last defender, Trayvon Smith. The punter
Marlon Reed
closes
on the return
and gets
for
the
Hamilton.
tackle. Pretty good return. Honestly, it's a net.
Pushed out of bounds by Trevon Smith. And
Yeah,
also
they
John
flipped the
Matheny
field
for Colerain.
slightly, and Hamilton Big Blues going to start slightly deeper than they did their first
They
possession.
essentially didn't move the first down marker. So it's going to be a little about a net 12 with the return.
It'll be 1st and 10 for Big Blue.
Second attempt for the Big
Ball
Blue.
at the 37.
Let's just see a steady diet of Grayson Goldsmith. This is a team that doesn't do anything super fancy.
Flag on the play.
Offsides.
No, he's
Yeah.
pointing.
No, he's
Pointing
off.
toward Hamilton.
Yeah, it's Hamilton offsides.
Or is it a sideline warning?
No, it's offsides.
So you must have had a wide receiver lined up
Someone
offsides?
lined up offsides.
Yeah, because the ball was snapped. There was no motion.
And it is later in the season, so those little plays where referee just, hey, move a hair or settle down or might let go. Not going to start to let those go. Kids should have learned by now, got used to it. So 1st and 15, handoff. Goldsmith finds it on a little counter play with nowhere to go.
Grayson Goldsmith, the ball carrier for Big Blue.
Yeah, he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage. Good pursuit by the interior Colerain line.
Deontay Jarman made the tackle.
On the tackle for Colerain, Deontay
Loss of
German.
2 will be 2nd and 17.
Yeah, this Colerain defense has been tested a lot, and they've been challenged by several
2nd and
injuries.
15,
And
ball on the
middle
32.
linebackers have had to move up and step out.
Jarman's,
And then you got Danielson playing both ways, and he gets a rest every now and then. So.
Jarman's helmet came off, so he does have to come out for this 2nd and long. 4 wide look, over top seam route, and incomplete.
Pass for Hamilton, intended for number 3, R.J. Shepard.
Intended for R.J. Shepard, and that's one where Mathis made the
On the
decision.
coverage for Colerain.
I think
number
pre-snapper
0,
to go to that seam, and I
Third
don't
down
think
and 15,
anyone was
ball
on
at
that
the
same
32.
page.
Yeah, I didn't get a number on it, but he did have a Colerain defender in his face and had to rush to throw a little bit. But just like Billups in that last series, he missed a wide open receiver, which seemed to be a simple throw. But I don't have a bunch of guys with equipment chasing me down.
3rd and long for the Big Blue. Look, they throw that a flat ball is
Incomplete.
Pass
Incomplete.
incomplete for Big Blue.
Intended for R.J. Shepard, and that looks like Jarman again making a play to knock it away.
So
On the
another
coverage for
3 and
Colerain,
out for the
number
Colerain
28,
defense.
Deontay German. It'll be 4th down. 15, ball on the 32. Back to receive for the Cardinals, C.D. Davis. Punting for Big Blue, number 5, Grayson Goldsmith.
Goldsmith leads the league in rushing and got punting duties, but this one
Thank you very
straight
much.
in the air. Going to see where they called it out of
Punted out of
bounds.
bounds,
Yeah,
third
that's not even get back to the original line of
It's
scrimmage.
the original line of scrimmage. You are
Close.
just going to get about a yard extra, so it was a net 12 for the Cardinals. Flip it, it's about a net 3.
It'll be 1st
For
and 10,
the
Colerain
Big
from
Blue.
the 42.
Yeah, 42-yard line of Hamilton. Colerain's going to start their next possession. 5:26 left to play in this first quarter.
Handoff, Danielson bounces, flipped at about the 40. Pick up about
Hayden Danielson
2
on the
yards on the
carry
play.
for Colerain. Brought down by Big
Hey,
Blue,
he
number
runs
21,
hard. He's not
Andre
going to
Bailey.
shy away from contact. We've seen a little bit of speed on one of his breakaway
Second and
runs,
8, ball at the 40.
but he's not a juke, make a miss kind of guy. Hit the crease, go hard, and go over top of somebody.
And Hamilton has the guys in the second level to make those plays that maybe Lakota East didn't when he had those big breakout runs. Handoff, fake. Billups keeps it. Going to go right at King, and he's going to be close to the line to gain for a
Sean
first
Billups,
down.
the ball carrier for Colerain.
Yep, they've already signaled
Pushed out of
moving the
bounds by
chains. First
Hamilton's
down,
number 1,
Colerain.
Noah King.
Just short of the 30-yard line as well. They'll mark it, and that's enough for a Cardinal first down.
1st and 10, Colerain from the 31.
like Deontay Jarman checks in on offense now to give Danielson a breather. Got to get this going. 5 on the play clock. Just go. Low toss sweep. Jarman makes one defender miss and hop steps right into the hands of number 59 for the Big Blue.
Deontay Jarman, the ball
Eckley
carrier
Bridges.
for Colerain.
Defensive back doesn't make the tackle, but he turns it in. Not much blocking out there in front. You got man on man, wide receiver, tight end on the linebacker, and defensive back. Hamilton wins that battle, a loss of a yard.
Cardinals, you think you're in 4 down territory here. 10 on the play clock as they run to the line. Empty backfield. Man in motion, fake the jet sweep, rolls out Billups, makes the initial man miss, but can't get away a second time, and they'll lose about 2 yards.
Sean Billups, the ball carrier for Colerain. On the
Yeah, don't know how much that's predetermined, whether that's a true read or not. You like the aggressiveness of Billups there, but until you've established that outside run, that inside will collapse rather quickly.
So 3rd and 13 for the Cardinals. They'll need to get just short of the 20 for a first down. Again, though, you think this, even though it's 3rd down, this is probably 2 down territory. Colerain in motion. Billups back to pass. Throws backside. Looking tight end. Has it. Oh, that's Danielson out of the backfield, excuse me. He's going to get
about half of it back.
Yeah, about half of it.
Hayden Danielson.
Run everyone right, clear out,
Pushed out of bounds
running back
by
to the
Big Blues
left.
number 1, Noah King.
Honestly, just ran out of space.
4th and 7, ball in the 38.
And again, one-on-one with Noah King. Hamilton, that left side of the Colerain offense, that's just going to be Noah King's area. He's one of the higher recruit guys in the state.
Number 1?
Yeah. They're going to leave him and have him own one side of the field. And they're going to let the clock roll out and take a timeout here on 4th and 7. Yeah, Noah King picked up his 4th star this week. I don't know who gives those outs, but his 4th star and moved up to
the max preps, ratings, whatever. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen,
moved up to a
invite you
4-star.
visit
He's
our
the number
concession
1
stand
safety
throughout
in the
game
state of
tonight.
Ohio.
We've got plenty of
Even though
goodies
he's playing
for you,
corner
lots
for
of
the
drinks,
Big
a variety
Blue.
of snacks, candy, some grilled items. Also, we have
And he picked Kansas
$1
State.
Krispy Kreme donuts for you. All the proceeds
team
for
that
the
does a
Krispy
lot of right
Kreme
things.
donuts will go to the Colerain Marching Band. Also, tonight
always
it's a
good.
little chilly out, so we also have some hot coffee and some hot chocolate.
Well, and
available for you at
if
the
we've
concession
seen
stand.
with the
Also,
new
to Cardinals Nation,
recruiting
we'd like to
system,
invite you to join our Colerain
even a
boosters
letter
for the
of
new school year.
commitment
All you
doesn't
gotta do
really
is
mean
visit
much,
our
but
website at www.colerainalumni.com.
it's always nice to get asked until some.
It's fast, easy, and secure. And your membership will help support extracurricular programs here at Colerain, including all the sports teams, the show cards, drama, and the marching band. So join today. Again, the website,
fourth down.
www.colerainalumni.com.
Billups pointing out the defense, runs it quick, looks, throws, and intercepted. Tried to kind of run that same concept, cleared out, running back out of the backfield, but
Ball intercepted.
intercepted. Hamilton sat on it, and
Correction, ball knocked down. Turnover on down.
Yep, they're going to call it incomplete, Brandon.
either way, it doesn't matter. It basically is a difference of 2 yards for Hamilton. They picks it off, they get an extra 2 yards. Or I'm sorry, lose about an extra 2 yards. As it is, they'll take over. Cardinal 28, Cardinal 30-yard line with 3:02 to play in the first quarter. Little comeback route, backside, and about 5 yards for the Big Blue on first down.
Complete pass for Big Blue to Chiron.
Yeah, Colerain's been
Maybe.
effective in stopping the run. The run sets up the pass sets up the run.
On
So
the tackle for Colerain,
anytime you can
number
get 5,
22,
6
Joseph
yards on
Brooks.
first down, gives your options on play calling.
Handoff, fake, Mathis going, throwing deep, and out of bounds.
Pass
There's a
incomplete for Big
flag
Blue, intended for
on the
number
field.
3, R.J. Shepard.
Fiore Douglas looking back at the referee like, is it on me? Is it penalty on me?
It's going to be a holding.
All right, it's going to be a holding on the Big Blue.
Douglas has been in the backfield a couple different plays right there and forced the quick throw, but also got, more effectively causes the holding, which is a spot foul.
Reminder to each of you, we do have
and that was a
some lost
deep drop. This is going to be a big loss.
Camry lost their keys, blue keychain from Chicago with a picture of the city of Chicago on it. So if you see the keys,
oh,
for
you were
the
listening for
Camry,
the
blue keychain from Chicago.
Blue keychain from Chicago.
So if you're listening from Chicago and you stop by the field,
we have some Colerain fans in Chicago. Play clock yet to start. I don't know if they're determining position of play, or I think I think Huber. Yeah, they're just talking with Coach Huber. He hasn't decided what they're going to do. Ineligible player downfield.
So there was 2 penalties. That's what.
And a holding. They declined the player downfield. They'll take the holding because it was a spot foul.
2 penalties.
It'll be 10 yards from the spot.
Field is declined. Holding.
Did he take it? Because that was funny. Because the referee, I don't think, had a final decision from Huber, because as he called it, he was waiting. Do I call repeat second down, or I say decline, looking at Huber, and then Huber finally made a decision before he made the move.
2nd and 15.
It's going to take it all the way back to the 25, 2nd and 15.
Mathis sets up screen, hits the slant underneath, a good design of a play, and almost makes everything prior to that a moot point. He'll be making a 3rd and 6, just about, for the Big Blue. Fake the screen, goes slant underneath.
Yeah, they had the Colerain safety chasing to the outside and threw underneath him. You're right, a well-designed play. And that's not too tough of a throw. It's just a little 3-yard slant with a little bit of space for running.
9-yard gain, 3rd down and 7 from the 33.
3rd and 7 for the Big Blue. Drop back, looking through the hands. Had a man. Good little comeback right at the sticks, but pass a little hot, and Navy can't hold it onto it.
Hit him in both the hands. Had some heat, and he threw it right there on the spot.
Hit him
in the hands, but there's also that. You really can't teach it that touch that just makes when a quarterback throws it, he can throw it.
What they
hard,
refer to as a catchable pass. Yeah.
Back to punt for Hamilton, number 5, Grayson Goldsmith.
Goldsmith has it. Low snap, bobbled. He just gets this one away. It's a nice kick this time, though. And going to get a Big Blue hop and keep going and going and going. And couldn't, as bad as the first one was, couldn't have worked out much better there for the Big Blue.
No return on the kick.
Well, that's the unconventional convention of the high school kicker. You just got somebody with a big leg that can make contact. You don't know where it's going, but you know what? That's very effective because the ball's not round. The ground is hard, so you don't know how it's going to bounce, and it's almost impossible to set up a return.
55-yard punt for Goldsmith.
Well, after his 3-yard, he gets a net of what? That's 28?
Average. Holgren in motion. Under center, hand it off. Danielson, little read option. Perfectly run that time.
Hayden Danielson, the ball
picks up about 8 yards.
Yeah, the defensive end collapsed on the quarterback there. Billups has run the ball predominantly himself today. Makes the right read. They're going to give him 7 yards.
2nd and 3, ball on the 26.
I'm going to head down now because apparently it's the first quarter. They're doing this, so. All right, I'll be back.
So Billups back, shotgun formation, no one in the field. Little quarterback draw, makes the first guy miss, but not the second guy. Hamilton sitting all over that draw. So he's going to lose about 2 yards on that play, bringing up 2nd down and 4.
3rd down and 5.
Or 3rd down, excuse me. Going to need to get just outside the 28-yard line. play clock and the game clock are almost right on top of each other. I'm not sure even Colerain has to run a play here. They are lined up. Sits back to throw, looks up the field. There's nobody to find. Scrambling it, throws it deep. Just out of bounds. Kind of scramble drill right there. Had Hayden Danielson streaking down the sidelines. Usually don't see a running back running that deep downfield, but just trying to find space and just missed him deep.
4th and 5, ball from the 24. Back to punt for the Cardinals.
Trayvon Smith back again. Colerain in the last couple weeks had to replace their punter and long snapper, and they've done a great job so far in the last couple games with these two replacements. Snap is back, kick is off. It's a decent kick, kind of a knuckleball. Looks like it's going to be fielded at the 43. Looking to the outside, trying to find him a big run. It's going to be taken down into Colerain territory. Going to spot him about at the old Colerain 33. Big return.
Jones on the return for Big Blue. Brought down by Cardinals number 4, James Johnson. That's the end of the first quarter.
So at the end of one, here at Colerain High School, it's your Colerain Cardinals nothing, and the Hamilton Big Blue nothing.
Well, ladies and gentlemen,
so our producer Brandon has gone down to the field, so they're having a little bit.
With the celebration of
the celebration of the
graduating class, all century teams were selected for 23 sports.
We're going to have the Colerain all-century teams here tonight.
Game, we're going to celebrate
and tonight is the 20th anniversary of Colerain 2004 state championship football team. They're in the end zone.
Members of the all-century team. Colerain's football program began back in 1935. Colerain has won 34 league championships, made 25 playoff appearances, was state runner-up in 2018, was state champion in 2004, and the 2004 team was ranked number 5 in the nation by USA Today. The All-Century team consists of 52 athletic Hall of Fame members, 87 who were named All-State, 135 who were named All-Southwest District, and 308 who were named All-City. Players from the All-Century team and the 2004 state champions are with us here tonight and are located at the East End Zone here on the field. If we could please, let's have a nice round of applause for the Colerain High School 2004 state champions and the football All-Century team. Thank you.
Again, thanks again to the state championships of football 2004 and all the all-century team here for the Colerain Cardinal football program. So we're going to go back and start the second quarter. Hamilton Big Blue, great field position. They're going to be starting at the Colerain 34-yard line. Looks like the referee's going to wait till they're off field, and we're ready to play. First down, Hamilton Big Blue. Still shotgun formation. Hand off to Goldsmith up the right. He's found a crease. They've held him in check all right, but tonight, first play, second quarter. Goldsmith goes the distance straight up the middle. 34 yards for the Hamilton Big Blue score. 6-0, your Colerain Cardinals trail the Hamilton Big Blue. It's going to bring on the extra point. Snap is back, hold is down, kick is up. And that is good. At 11:52 in the second quarter, Hamilton Big Blue strike twice. Goldsmith runs 34 yards for the first score. Hamilton Big Blue lead the Colerain Cardinals 7-0. Colerain defense have been holding them in check pretty much in the run, but found a crease, and that second level got blocked. We saw that just one miss, one arm tackle, and he was off to the races. 17th touchdown on the year for Goldsmith.
Having a Football Friday voting right now, which is
that'll put him over 1,100 yards on the year.
The cheer squad here at Colerain is who are encouraging you to vote for it, because the one who gets the most votes will win $1,000 from Wendy's and Kroger Little Clinic. So we'd like to invite you again to go to warm98.com to vote for your Colerain High School varsity cheer team. Thank you for your support.
Trying to pick up a number. It looks like Connor Stevens will be kicking off for the Big Blue.
Kicking off for Big Blue, number 88, Connor Stevens. Back to receive for Colerain, number 3, Saheed Davis.
Saheed Davis deep for the Colerain Cardinals. Kick is going to be returnable, taken at the 6-yard line by the Colerain Cardinals, looking for a crease. Good coverage by the Hamilton Big Blue. Colerain's just going to get out to the 20-yard line. First down for the Colerain Cardinals. Deontay Jarman on the carry. Look for any type of seam, but just good coverage and nowhere to run.
So it'll be 1st and 10, Colerain.
So Sean Billups, the Colerain quarterback, is going to take this offense, looking to see if they can answer the Hamilton Big Blue score. Deepest starting position for either team right now. Colerain at their own 20-yard line. Shotgun, stack backfield, looks to follow the fullback. Fullback H-back gets a block. That Danielson is going to scoot through. Going to pick up 3.
Carter Isaacs on the tackle for Hamilton.
So 11:20 left until halftime. Big Blue leading 7-0. Phillips looking to throw. He gets it off. Forced to get it off early. The wide receiver hadn't even turned around yet. Luckily, that ball wasn't picked off. Incomplete pass, going to be a 3rd down and a long 7.
Third down and 7. Well spotted on the 23.
Last couple pass attempts, Hamilton Big Blue has gotten good pressure, forced quick throws, and 2 near interceptions. This time they're going 4 wide receiver and no one in the backfield but Billups. Tries to run a little slant under. It's a little bit slow getting that off. There was really, the defenders collapsed on it before he got it.
On the tackle for Big Blue, number 28, Deacon Wilson.
He's going to lose a yard on that play. He's going to bring on the punt squad for the Colerain Cardinals. Play clock started, and Colerain does not have enough players on the field yet. Down to 12 seconds, 10 seconds on the play clock. 5, 4. Snap is off. It is good. Another knuckleball kick, but it is fielded at the 48-yard line, looking for a little seam, and instantly there was a
Return for Big Blue.
flag right
Marlon
at the return
Reed.
coming from the back
Push
judge.
out of bounds by Cardinals, John Matheny. There was a flag on the play.
Matheny knocks him out of bounds, but gonna see this. This flag was thrown immediately at the catch, so didn't we know if we had a defensive holding because it was almost before the return. Referee's discussion, and it looks like there was another block in the back farther after the return. They're discussing where this should be enforced by. If it was thrown right away, is it enforced at the end of the play or since it was thrown so quickly, where the return man was set up? And I believe it will be the latter. That ball was caught about the 45. It said the flag was thrown right away. So it's going to be a 10-yard penalty. He's going to take it back to the Colerain 35. Excuse me, the Big Blue 35. That's about a 20, almost 25-yard difference from the end of the play to where they start this one at Big Blue. Trying to get back that offense. They just scored on the one play, their last drive, 10 minutes left until halftime. So joining back to Booth, that ball snapped back, looking to throw down, found a little hitch and go. It's fine that the safety is sitting there, but is late getting over.
Did he catch it?
Was he in bounds? He caught it.
Number 3, R.J. Shepard.
I hear some whistles. Do we have a?
Davis and also
Looks like we might have another penalty behind the play.
I leave for one series. They score. They got to stay the whole time.
Correction passes
So,
are good.
we got the whole time.
Like joining us in the booth is my granddaughter.
What do you think of the football game so far, Lucille?
Mommy's here.
All right, it's our show. We can do what we want. So, yeah, there is discussion over this. We're referees again having another.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Bye.
So that was the soothing sounds of my 4-year-old granddaughter.
So
after the penalty, that will be brought back. It'll be first down and 15. Ball now back to the 30-yard line. Did not see what the play was called. But now the referees are going to come over and after placing the ball, going to talk to the Colerain coach.
That's a dead ball signal, personal foul on Hamilton. So my guess is here they're going to give them the result of the play, which is why the ball was marked at the 35. Then they're walking off the unsportsmanlike conduct, but that was more than 15 yards.
No, they went out just.
No, that's 15 yards.
Yeah, that's about right. Didn't see the flag or where it was, but it is a first down for the Big Blue. Spotted at the Colerain 52.
That would be the Colerain 48, but yes.
No, it's
Or
the Hamilton
48.
48. That's the joke, Brandon.
Swing pass out of the backfield. Trying to find something working. We're going to get a
holding.
flag.
Yep. A lot of juking. Long time to ask a wide receiver to block.
Marlon Reed with the catch. Honestly, that might be, who knows what the their official score is going to call it. But that was more of a toss.
That'd be a run.
backwards
That's a
than it was
run. That's not a pass, yeah. Another referee's discussion.
Well, it's a spot.
No,
I'd
it
rather
is.
them discuss it and get it
No,
right.
I'm not complaining about it. It just happened frequently today. I haven't disagreed with any of their calls.
Holding is the call. You know, that's the most times I've run up and down the steps in probably the.
Did you make it down there in
20 years.
time?
I did just in time.
So initially we thought that they were doing something before the game.
Then
we were told halftime, and then all of a sudden Brandon drops his headset and goes, I got to go. It's between quarters. So first down and 15 again.
Mrs. Combs got her picture. We were good. She was also about half of our principals in elementary school. Handoff Goldsmith straight up the middle.
Pretty
Pretty
much the same play they scored upon, just straight dive.
Makes you wonder
It'll be
sometimes.
first and 10, Hamilton.
They just don't
From
do
the
that every
41.
Well, they were getting stopped doing that. Don't know if they changed their blocking scheme. Colerain was doing a good job stopping that the first quarter. Either they're executing better or found a different blocking scheme up front to make that crease.
Goldsmith has it. Little hop step. He does not go down backwards at all.
Grayson Goldsmith, the ball
Shows
carrier for
speed,
Hamilton.
shows some power right there.
Shows the reason he is the leading rusher in the GMC.
On the tackle for Colerain, number 11, Dior Douglas.
Dior Douglas on the tackle for
He's
the
having a
Colerain
good
Cardinals.
game for the Cardinals. Honestly, I think Goldsmith might have the most. I shouldn't say that. Maybe a D1.
He's
Got
got,
second down and 5.
he's got
from the
11,
36.
after what he's got tonight, he's got about 1,100 yards, 17 touchdowns. So second down and 5. More whistles. Play clock was getting close to end. The referee's going to pull him to side.
Dead ball. Offsides.
Timeout, Hamilton.
And no, Hamilton called a timeout, so the play clock didn't go down. But their referees are calling offside by Hamilton. So it looked like I don't know if it's an offensive lineman or a wide receiver that's lined up because there was no motion at all.
It's the second time we've seen that.
Now, I've seen before, and you tell me if I'm, where a wide
Further
receiver
penalty
points
on Hamilton.
to the
ball
referee
now
to get
on the
lined up.
41.
If he doesn't ask, you don't tell
It'll be
him.
second down and 10.
I don't know. It could have been an interior lineman. We don't know. I'm just assuming wide receiver. So
Handoff Goldsmith.
right up the middle.
Breaks the tackle on the
Looking a
backfield.
little outside. He's going to go outside.
Nice patience there to pick up some extra yardage. He's out of bounds just inside
Ball
the
carrier
5.
for Hamilton. Grayson Goldsmith. Pushed out of bounds by Colerain's Hayden Danielson and Saheed Davis. It'll be first and goal, Hamilton.
First and goal, his ball's going to be spotted at the 2-yard line.
All the positives going Colerain, negatives going there for Hamilton, but all it takes is one big Goldsmith play and he breaks it open.
8:15 left to play in the first half.
And what do we have here? Another penalty, another offsides on the Big Blue.
Penalty on the play. It's offside, Big Blue.
Now, how is it not a coach?
5-yard penalty. It'll be first
Because
and
there's
goal
no
for
motion. This
Hamilton.
is lined up offsides 3 times.
You're correct on every single one of those statements. Probably come out of that T formation now.
Yeah, that's going to move it back to the 8-yard line. 7, 8?
8. And
Play clock was running down, and I believe Hamilton had to burn another
Timeout,
timeout.
Hamilton.
timeout.
Well, we'd like to thank Preston Brown Foundation, who partners with Colerain and other local schools to provide healthy snacks, sports hydration, and mental health. Also, self-care resources. to refuel student athletes and promoting optimal physical and mental well-being while tackling stigma reduction.
So both
If you'd
teams
like
have
more
2
information, make a
timeouts.
tax-deductible
8:12
donation.
left.
Visit their
Hamilton
website at
has it trying to
www.prestonbrownfoundation.org.
extend the lead to a 2-score series.
Also, too,
You know,
we'd
as
like to thank
clean
our
and as
friends at
quick as that
Shot
first
Tile and
quarter
Carpet.
was,
Serving our community
this
since
second quarter has been
1928.
littered
They
with
want to enhance your home.
stoppages and
Shot
penalties
sells
and
quality tile,
plays
carpet
called
products
back.
that will
And
bring your home alive while also delivering a highly enjoyable and satisfying experience from sales and installation. Schedule a showroom appointment by visiting their website at www.shottile.com. Our thanks to these sponsors for their
so
support.
good well wishes to our buddy,
Football here at
supposed to
Colerain
be
High
here in the
School.
booth tonight, Chris Hematitis. Sent us a text and a picture about an hour before kickoff. At home, not feeling well. So get well, Chris. So again, still shotgun formation.
Looking, rolling. Mathis going to throw it out of the back of the end zone. I honestly,
Pass incomplete
someone
for
went the
Big Blue.
wrong way. I don't know if it's the receivers or the quarterback, but all the receivers were on the left side of the field. Quarterback rolls the right,
Second
and there were
goal
only
for the
Cardinals in that end zone. There was no Big Blue person in that end zone.
It's kind of blocked here by the corner. Was there a tight end maybe got hung up at the line of scrimmage and didn't release? Because you're right, they brought motion to the left, and all the receivers kind of ran to the left. Didn't know if they were going to have a late release from a tight end that just didn't get off the corner of the field. Or the line of scrimmage, excuse me.
Handoff, Goldsmith blows through.
Touchdown
And into the
Hamilton.
end zone for a
Ball carried
touchdown.
Big Blue number 5, Grayson Goldsmith.
So exactly 8 minutes into the second quarter, Big Blue strikes for a second time. Goldsmith for a second time. Extra point pending. Big Blue 13-0.
On to kick the extra point for Hamilton, number 88, Connor Stevens.
Connor Stevens going to be kicking the extra point for the Big Blue. Snap is back, hold is down, kick is up.
Good. So with 8 minutes to
Extra
play in the
point is
half,
good.
Hamilton
With 8
14,
minutes left
Cardinals
in
0.
the half, we have Hamilton at 14, Colerain nothing. I'd like to take a moment out to thank our friends at Joe Cappell's Garden Center, located right across the street here from Colerain High School, located on Cheviot Road. To let you know, they've got everything that you need for your outdoor fall decorations. Stop in and check out their pumpkins, their gourds, corn stalks. and
Colerain had
buns.
success in that
All
first
kinds
drive
of
that
fall
fizzled
goodies
out.
for you that you can
Been
decorate
struggling
your home with.
ever
We're
since.
open every day until 5
It's his
o'clock,
very
except on
stingy
Sunday.
Big
We're
Blue
open until
defense.
4 o'clock. Again, our thanks to Joe
Yeah, and we
Cappell's
saw the Big
Garden
Blue
Center
trying to do
for their
fancy
support.
throws, little counters, and
Also,
got
too,
nowhere.
like to
Colerain's there, and
thank
then
our
last
friends at
play
Northgate
again, handed
Chrysler
off to
Dodge Jeep
Goldsmith.
and Ram, located on Colerain across
And he
county.
just plows through
They've
for a
got
touchdown.
hundreds of new
Oh, we
and
saw
used
that
trucks
against
and
Lakota
cars just
East.
for you. So make sure
Colerain
that you
susceptible,
stop by
just
and get
a
the next
straight little
picnic for
dive,
them.
power
Remember to
football
shop
right up
today
the
at
middle.
Not right up the middle,
sponsors
right
at
to
Chrysler,
either off tackle.
Dodge, Jeep, and Ram, located there on Colerain Avenue, Cross County Highway.
Goldsmith showed on that drive too that it got called back, but when Colerain
After
plugs it
receipt
up,
for the
he's got the
Cardinals,
speed
number
to
36,
bounce that
Davis,
outside
and
also.
number 28, Deontay
Probably one of
Johnny.
the best back that I think we've seen
Kicking off for Big Blue,
this season.
number 88, Connor Stevens.
Saheed Davis back for the Colerain Cardinals. Connor Stevens on the kick.
Gonna do a little pooch kick. Kick into no man's land, and a good play there by John. I think it's
Matheny.
John Matheny. Not Mulaney. I
Welcome
wanted to
up
call him
by
John
Colerain,
Mulaney
number
all year.
12,
That's
John
not,
Matheny.
he's not an
No
adult
return on the
comedian.
flag.
Yeah, Colerain had their secondary line back pretty deep, and there's a big opening. But really, when he kicked it deep, this coverage team stopped Colerain at the 20-yard line. Gives him a little bit better field position. Matheny covers it up. Colerain's going to start exactly on the 35-yard line.
Phillips hands it off Daniels. Wilson. He's going to bounce it, bounce it, bounce it, and there's just nowhere to go. You can only bounce it so many times.
Yeah, the power back
Hayden Danielson
looking to get outside, a
Colerain,
little help from the
brought
wide
down by
receivers,
Big
but
Blue, C.J. Bryant.
Hamilton really strings that out well, does not give him a chance to plant that foot and turn up field. He's going to lose 2, almost 3 on that play.
Plus 2 on the play. It'll be second down and 12. Ball on the 33.
Second and 12 now for the Cards. Phillips back, looks, going deep. Was that ball tipped at the line
That
of
ball
scrimmage?
was tipped at the line of
Intercepted
scrimmage.
by Big Blue, number 11, Jalen Morris.
Not sure who got a big fist on it, but hit at the line of scrimmage, and the first person to see it was the linebacker from Hamilton Big Blue. First real turnover of the game by the Colerain Cardinals. Sits up Hamilton in great field position.
I'm looking from my vantage point. I can see the receivers and the quarterback, the offensive line of scrimmage right here on the windowsill. So Well, no, I mean, I didn't realize it until the ball was thrown. I'm like, oh, I'll just wait for the ball to come through that line. And all of a sudden it was not there, and it was in the air. So unless the ball defied physics some way. Mathis, play action, going deep, one-on-one. He's got the wheel knocked away.
Incomplete pass for Big Blue. Ball intended.
Yeah, once you cross midfield, get around the 45-yard line. A lot of teams, I know, like to take that shot deep, take a little bit of momentum, especially right after a turnover.
Honestly, I think if I am any other team, and it looks like Artie Crouch, the Hamilton Big Blue, he's the same mindset. Whenever Bolden had a turnover or got the ball across midfield, the first play,
right on the 40-yard
play
line.
action, right at midfield. Handoff Goldsmith. He is met in the backfield by, who is that? Turn so I can see the second number. Who is that? Turn so I can see the full number. I have a 1. And
Number 5, the ball
is that 11
carrier,
again?
Grayson Goldsmith for
16.
Hamilton. On the tackle for Colerain, number 16, for Orlando Rowland.
This tackle at the line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd and 9 for the Big Blue.
Third down and
You
9.
know, if you can pick that up. We do have the ambient mic. I don't know if you want to put it out there.
What do you want me to do with the ambient mic? I'll do it.
It's right there at the end of the
I
board.
get that. What do you want me to do with it?
If you want to put it outside, it's not too loud.
Gotcha.
So second down and 9, handoff. Goldsmith.
3rd and 9 for Goldsmith.
Was it 3rd?
It's 3rd.
Oh, that's
down.
right. They missed the incomplete pass.
That's a play you got to think you're going with the mindset of.
Grayson Goldsmith, the ball carrier for
Goldsmith's been
Hamilton.
successful. He might get
John
9
Matheny
yards.
on the tackle
Or
for the Cardinals.
also, we're probably going for it on 4th down. But it does not look like they are. Maybe.
Well, you got your best
and
running
3.
back is also your punter.
For Big Blue.
Colerain does send a man back, but this is something you got to be smart to defend.
Cardinals, number 3.
But
Steve
if you're
Davis.
Hamilton,
But you know what? Play
And
clock's down
punting
to
for
10, and
Hamilton,
they
number 5,
look
Grayson
like they're going to.
Goldsmith.
they're going to take timeout. But also, though, if you're Hamilton, you have to think.
Timeout, Hamilton.
You have a better chance of
With a combined 45
getting that
years
4th down
experience, the Shup
with
Group
your
of
offense out
50
there.
Klein strives to deliver the highest
That
level of
and-
service for all of your real estate needs. Their multi-generational expertise will be with you every step of the way.
What'd you do?
The Shup Group, a tradition of trust, Colerain Boosters, gold level sponsors. Also, too, we'd like to thank our friends at Long Schaefer CPA on Compton and Colerain. They offer accounting, tax strategies, and financial planning for you. And their mission is to empower you to address your goals and pursue life on your own terms. You can find out more by giving them a visit at the corner of Compton and Colerain. Long Schaefer CPA are gold level sponsors, thanking them for their support of boys varsity football here at Colerain High School.
So they have brought, is that the offense? Yeah, the offense is back out on the field for the Hamilton Big Blue. Need to pick up 4 yards on this play. They go play action, looked it up, and it's nothing there. He's going to throw deep. Really nobody there. Colerain's going to get the stop on the 4th down.
Pass it complete for Big Blue.
Good contact, Matheny. Again, making a big hit. The quarterback and Matheny both get up. A little shaking on that. Hopgood on the coverage. Colerain
There's
makes
a
the
flag on the
stop,
play.
but there is a flag on the play. So the offensive lineman downfield. A lot of times when you
Ineligible
play action
man
like that,
downfield.
your lineman
Penalty
looked to release
declined by
initially,
Colerain.
but kind of drifted on. So Colerain is going to decline that penalty.
So it's a turnover on downs. It'll be 1st and 10 Cardinals.
So 1st and 10,
From the
Colerain
31.
Cardinals. Ball's going to be spotted at the Colerain 31. Five wide, no one in the backfield. Billups takes the snap, looking back. It's a short throw. Complete. Looked a little bit extra yards. Nice play. Colerain
Pass
Cardinals.
complete for the Cardinals.
That's Trevon
to
Smith.
Number 9, Trevon Smith.
Not just a
On the
punter.
tackle for Big Blue.
Very
number 24,
effective in the run
Lyman
after catch
Carr
right
Jr.
there.
1st and 10 Colerain.
Colerain picks up the first down.
From the 48.
5:24 left to play. They're at the Big Blue 52. Colerain 48.
Trying to get something working, staying with that empty backfield. Billups just dropped the ball, and
I don't know if did he get back on it?
He did not.
Sean Billups, the keeper for Colerain. The fumble recovered by Big Blue.
Yeah, he didn't get hit, didn't set his feet. He almost looked like he tried to stop himself, lost a little balance, and get his balance by placing the ball on the ground. And when he did that, the ball came loose.
So,
Unforced error.
It'll be 1st and 10 Hamilton from the 40.
So Hamilton's going to take over line. 5 minutes left to play till halftime. Hand off to Goldsmith up the middle, looking for a crease, and there's the little one. Did that ball come loose? Looks like he's hit. That
And
Colerain might have got that back.
nope, Goldsmith is
Grayson
coming on back up
Goldsmith.
with it.
Yeah,
And the tackle for the
it
Cardinals,
definitely
number 16,
came out when he was
Orlando
submarine
Rowland.
by the tackle. He is going to get 5 yards on the play, covering his own
2nd down
fumble.
and 5, ball on the 35.
.430.
Hand off.
This time a little.
Goldsmith breaks one tackle, break. It's two.
Ball carrier for
Brought
Big
down by
Blue.
the third.
Grayson Goldsmith.
Hey, he's listed in
the
the
tackle for the
program at
Cardinals, Sahid
205.
Davis.
He's thickly built. He almost looks bigger than that. But he's shown his speed. He showed a little more power there, breaking a couple arm tackles, taking it down
Be 1st and 10, Big Blue.
to the Colerain just outside the 23-yard line.
Hand off. Goldsmith, there's another flag. I don't know what this is going to be because that came
That came,
almost before the ball was handed off.
Grayson
it came
Goldsmith,
from
the
the
ball
back
carrier
judge,
for
so I
Big
don't know
Blue.
if we
On
had
the
an
tackle for
illegal
Colerain, number
formation.
16, Orlando Rowland.
I don't know if
There's
I
a
saw
flag on the
anybody
play.
move. There's definitely nobody in motion. It's just a straight dive. Referee is explaining it to the Hamilton coach.
Penalties on Hamilton, illegal shift.
It was an illegal shift, so I didn't see any motion, so it must have been somebody running back, tight end, somebody with their hand on the ground, just kind of moved.
Never got set.
Never,
maybe.
yeah.
Hand off. Goldsmith. And this time the Cardinals bring him down, and there's another flag.
Lots of flags flying right in the middle
Ball
of the field.
carrier for Big Blue, number 5, Grayson Goldsmith.
Hamilton had
tackle
lined
for
up just
Colerain,
power
Cyrus
offense with a
Murphy.
couple
Flag on the play.
tight ends just running straight at Colerain.
Big Blue helmet came off, so I got to think, yep.
Personal foul against Colerain.
I'm going to say that was the source of
The helmet coming off.
The helmet coming off there.
He didn't say face mask. He
Penalties
said,
on the Cardinals,
maybe.
a personal foul. Face mask.
It was a face mask, personal foul.
It's a 15-yard. I'll have the distance to the goal, or is it 15 here?
It's hard to tell. Our chain crew moved before they were told to. But it does look like it's going to give Hamilton the first down. Was it just out? Was that 16-yard line? No, that's less than that.
13-yard.
13-yard line.
Handoff, Goldsmith, left edge. He is just short.
Great block on that outside by
Ball
that
carrier
wide
for Big Blue,
receiver.
number 5, Grayson
He
Goldsmith.
sealed that corner.
Flock of Cardinals on the tackle. It'll be first and goal.
Does stop
at
the
the
clock.
1.
3:26 left to half, but they were able to pick up the first down and goal from the 1.
.326 on the clock. Goldsmith, he is stuck.
Stop for a loss.
No,
Touchdown,
he
Big
kept
Blue.
going forward. He was stuck
Goldsmith.
in the backfield, stiffened straight up, but never stopped going.
And I saw the Big Blue player go down.
For
I
the
guess that
extra
was the
point for
offensive
Hamilton,
lineman
Number 88, Connor Stevens.
stuck in the pile, but it's going to be Goldsmith's 3rd touchdown on the ball game.
Step back, kick is up, kick
Extra
is
point
good. So with 3:22 to
With 3
play
minutes
in
and
the first
22
half.
seconds left in the half.
Big Blue
Big
21,
Blue
the Cardinals 0.
Colerain nothing.
And for some reason, the mouse, everything is working fine except the trackpad. It's just stopped working. So
Well, after the game tonight, you might
There's
be
no
craving
mouse in
a
our-
great burger.
No,
and
I
maybe
just
some
figured out
tasty
without the
wings.
mouse
We'd
how
like
to get the scoreboard
invite you to stop
update.
by and see our friends at Game On. They're located at the
might
Wider
stop at
Shopping
halftime,
Center on
reset the
Cheviot Road.
computer, see if that
It's owned
helps.
by alumnus
As
and
of
wrestling
now,
coach Hunter
yeah,
So
Hamilton.
if you leave this lose,
Actually, I don't even want to do that because
Go-to
what if
place
I don't know how to
online,
start
connect,
it,
and
start
just
everything
have a
back up
great
without
time
them.
with
So
family
we'll
and
just let it
friends.
run.
Thanking them for being a gold sponsorship.
I'll do my best
Your
to
Colerain
update
High
the
School
score. I'll have
friends
to hit tab
and
about
Game
100
On.
times, but we'll make it work. I can't even change the window. I don't know the shortcut to change tabs. I think is it. I bet that's that. Nope, it's not that one. Is it that? Nope. How do I change tabs? All right, I'm going to be looking up shortcuts at halftime for how to do this without.
yeah, our first year running this program, we found last week.
This has nothing to do with the
With the
program.
pro-
This has everything to do with the trackpad. Is just stopped, so I can't move the clicker anywhere to update anything.
Back to receive for the Cardinals. Number 28, Deontay Jarman, and number 3, Saheed Davis.
Jarman
Taking
and
off
Davis
the Big
back
Blue,
for the
number 88, Connor
Colerain
Stevens.
Cardinals. Connor Stevens takes the kick. This one's going to be taken. Jarman take.
Still going, spinning, and all that excitement.
Well, that was
On the return
interesting.
for
There was
Colerain,
a.
number 28, Deontay
Everybody
Jarman.
on the field stopped because we had a noise come from the stands, and everybody just stood still. There was no whistle.
Why?
So we-
So, nothing really great.
So 3:13 to play. $3:13 to play.
Chaos in the booth as Brandon's family has now shown up.
They're fine. They're your family as well.
I know. So Colerain's going to take the ball, starting at their
I don't
own
know what just
18-yard
happened.
line.
Because now the referees have stopped play and brought it this way.
I think that there was some type of noisemaker, almost an air horn. I'm not sure where it came from out of the field, but it was blown exactly when the kick returner caught the ball. So everybody froze. I don't know what the rule says, but I think for both teams stopped. So you either have to take the play as stands or completely re-kick it.
No, you can't re-kick it.
Why not? Just say it was no play.
Well, you might be right. That might be what they're doing.
But, neither team had a true advantage.
It looks like that's what they're doing.
Yeah, I don't know the actual rule on that.
Yeah, I don't think they can actually. I don't think you can actually do this. That's why they're having a discussion with Huber here, and also Stoyanov is out there, so the AD. So that's the.
But sometimes common sense is better
Yeah,
than a
but
rule.
this is not a rule. You can't do this. You literally can't do this. You just have to take the result. Honestly, it should be the Colerain ball at like the 11-yard line when the inadvertent whistle or whatever it has happened.
But the referees didn't stop the play. It wasn't an inadvertent whistle.
Then the result of the play should happen.
Right. It was an air horn from the stands.
Maybe. Who knows? I don't know. But everyone stopped. I don't know what just happened. We just don't know what happened.
I like the picture of how far your phone. Okay. I never used this before.
Now we're going to wait again. Ready to play.
Wait, they've got to explain it to the Hamilton team.
Yeah, this is why you don't do this. You just let the result of the play stand. I don't know.
Now the referees are. Who are they meeting down in the end zone now? That's the athletic director from Colerain.
Good girl or like bad girl?
You want some of your pretzel?
No, I want my truck.
Is it someone in the Hamilton student section over there that has the whistle?
It was an air horn.
I
As I said, I don't know where it.
I don't know what it is, but that's the direction Stoyanov is going.
Colerain, their field's kind of in a valley here, so everything echoes. So it's kind of hard to tell where that sound came from.
I'm just saying. I
don't
know.
I know. It's tough to find that Hamilton student section, though. They kind of blend in with those stands. Being sarcastic.
Oh, really? You were?
It's neon.
Does anybody want a Skittle?
Oh, as much entertainment as on the field, we're having just as much fun here. No, I do not need a Skittle, young lady.
Your microphone is not on.
I know.
Okay.
Okay. Why isn't my phone on?
We'll get it working. So everything's settled now? I don't really know. We're just sitting here again.
Right, Lou?
Talking like, fire, right?
So, yeah, it looks like we're just going to re-kick. No time was put back on the clock, though.
Again, because this isn't a real play. They should have took the result. Cardinal ball at the 19. We're replaying. We're doing what's not legal right now.
That's
Which
what I
I'm
said.
all for.
It's common sense, but
that's not a real thing. Common sense is just a way of saying whoever disagrees with me isn't right. Jarman will take this, let it bounce, and we'll get a touchback. And look, the Cardinals gained 1 yard, and everyone had to go through that exercise.
2 yards.
It'll be first
2
and
yards
10,
for no
Cardinals from the
reason.
20.
As I said, that first quarter flew by. We still have 3 minutes left in the second quarter.
St. Ignatius are over already. I mean, they started at 6 o'clock, but that game's over.
A reminder to each of you that our concession
Stay
stand
tuned.
is
We'll
open
come
throughout
back
the
at
game tonight.
halftime.
We've got plenty of
Maybe.
drinks
I don't
and
know. I
wine and
can't
snacks,
figure out the
candy,
pointer on
some
the
grill
computer.
items, and also we have $1 Krispy Kreme donuts available for you. All the proceeds for that will go to the Colerain Marching Band. Also, we have some hot coffee and some hot chocolate, so be sure to stop by. All the proceeds again benefit the Colerain High School.
So
and also
first
the
and
Booster
10 for the Cardinals to their own
Association
20.
Thank you.
3:13 on the clock. 2 timeouts to work with. Phillips steps, keeps, And he's going to be at the line to gain.
But they're saying he fumbled the ball. Hamilton celebrating like he did.
Sean Billups, the carrier for Colerain.
Referees haven't signaled it yet.
No, the one referee did.
Guys, why are we singing that?
We'll wait and see here what happened. And, yeah,
Fumble Hamilton.
they
Fumble
signaled.
Colerain, turnover to Hamilton. It'll be 1st and 10
Hamilton
for
football.
the Big Blue.
Billups has had struggles when he's running through traffic a lot. Really doesn't protect the ball as much as he should. Trying to get as much as he can. You can't fault the effort, but you got to protect the ball. It's going to be 1st down for Hamilton at the Colerain 30. 3:06 left till halftime.
Can you hear me? Yeah? Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Shotgun formation, hand off to Goldsmith. He's looking for creases, not much there.
But he still rolls over and picks up about 4 on
Grayson
the play.
Goldsmith, the ball carrier for Hamilton, tackled by a flock of Cardinals.
So 2nd and 7.
2nd
For
down
the
and
Big
7.
Blue.
Ball on the 27.
.233 and counting on the clock.
Hamilton only has one timeout left.
They're going to get a man out of across the middle. Shepard with it, working off the block, and he is in.
Complete pass for Big Blue to number 3, R.J. Shepard.
R.J. Shepard, you got to
Touchdown,
give
Big Blue.
credit there. He's just running a crossing pattern, but carry on Navy blocks on the edge, and Shepard just follows that block into the end zone.
Showed a lot of speed, one of their leading receivers.
Connor Stevens.
Pretty much everybody went left. He comes right across the field. No safety help on that backside and just uses his speed to beat everybody to the corner.
Snap back, kick is up, kick is good. So with
Extra point is good.
22 to play
2 minutes and 22
in the first
seconds
half.
left in
It's
the
the
half.
Big Blue
Big Blue
28,
28, Cardinals nothing.
Cardinals 0.
Well, we'd like to welcome to the Boosters our newest silver level sponsor, and that's our friends at Murdoch Orthodontics, where they say a beautiful smile is always in style. Dr. Don Murdoch has served our community for over 30 years, has the experience, the technology, and dedication needed to provide highly quality care for your family. Our thanks to Dr. Murdoch for his sponsorship. He's located on Cheviot Road near I-74. Also, to our thanks to the Willow Event Center, Colerain's premier wedding and special events venue. This charming, spacious event center offers a contemporary ambiance decked with a gazebo, lush landscaping, and large parking lot. From start to finish, the accommodating staff will take very good care of every detail for you. Again, our thanks to Willow Event Center for their sponsorship of varsity football here at Colerain High School. Kicking off for Big Blue, number
So
88,
Hamilton will be
Connor
kicking off
Stevens.
again. Connor
Back to
Stevens.
receive for
He's had a
Colerain,
couple
number
deep.
3,
He had a
Saheed
couple
Davis, and also number
little coach
28,
kicks.
Deontay Jarman.
This one will be taken by Jarman just inside the 5. Tries to break a tackle, and he's brought
Deontay
down.
Jarman on the
At
return
the
for
15.
Colerain. On the
I
tackle
don't
for
think
Big
he
Blue,
was hit as
Wyman
hard as the
Carr
camera
Jr.
was on that point. Again, good coverage by
Yeah,
Hamilton.
You
Not
can
much
just
blocking
say,
in
you
front.
just say that was a UFO you were trying to catch in
It'll be 1st and 10 Cardinals from the 15.
So we'll do it again. 1st and 10, 2:16 to play in the half. Empty backfield. Billups drops back, looks quickly right, not there. Is going to tuck it underneath and get back
Sean
to the line
Billups,
of
the ball
scrimmage.
keeper for Colerain. Brought down by Big Blue, number 6, Trey Vernon. One yard loss, it'll be 2nd down and 11.
Clock continues to roll. Colerain with 2 timeouts left. clock is down to 1:45.
Terrell Dukes in the backfield. It looks like he's going to roll out. Under pressure, Billups immediately sacked.
Sean Billups, the keeper for Colerain.
Taken down in the
Brought
end
down by
zone,
Big
but
Blue, number 6.
No, he's going to be taken down at the 1.
Trey Vernon.
Trey Vernon again with the sack. And like we said, they want you in that situation where they can put their hand in the dirt. Zone one side of the field, Noah King the other, and just bring the
Third
pass
down
rush.
and
That's what
23
they want to do.
from the 3.
surprised with this third down that Hamilton's not using its timeout.
Yeah.
You go off to the finish line.
Colerain taking their time, 13 seconds left in the play clock.
You gotta think they'd use it if Cardinals can't get it here.
No.
Cardinals gotta hurry because the play clock is.
They've got all 3 other timeouts
Well, they had 2 timeouts.
or 2 timeouts left. So yeah, I think they were just running the clock
I
there.
don't see. A red is going
Timeout on the field.
all the red.
We'd like to thank our friends at Blessed Motor Service, a third-generation family-owned business since 1920. The owners proudly follow their grandparents' work ethic and strongly believe in friendly, quality customer service. Blessed Motor Service, where a century of service is a proven business model. Thanking them for being a proud silver sponsor of the Colerain Boosters. Also, too, we'd like to take a moment out to thank our friends at Connor Smith State Agency, located on Colerain right across
So
from the North
43
Gate Mall.
seconds
And
left
there
to
are
play
no
till
strangers at Colerain High
halftime.
School.
Colerain's third
Connor
in
is
a
standout
long
football
way.
player, also graduated in 2006.
Ball's placed at their
Is
own
now a
1-yard
valued
line.
silver-level corporate sponsor.
Hamilton
His team
does
is
have a
dedicated to
timeout left.
understanding
Colerain
and
just
addressing your
probably
areas
right now
such
just
as
want to get
needs from home,
their punter a
You
little
just
bit
don't
extra
wanna get-
room.
You just don't want to have a safety.
You
That's,
can
that's
get
your
a
goal.
call, get a quote, he'll take good care of you.
Big
Again,
Blue are
Connor
gonna call
Smith
timeout at
State
the end of
Agency,
this
one
next
of our
play.
Colerain boosters, thanking them for their support of boys varsity football.
There's red, red and white, and red and purple.
Under center, Billups hands it off, and they'll get positive yards. Now the timeout from the Big Blue.
Got to stop the clock with 37 seconds left.
Timeout, Hamilton.
10 a.m.
37. What are you going to have
Well,
in
for
seconds?
150 years,
Fourth
the
down, where they
National
gonna put
Flag
it?
Company has
Right
been in
about the
business,
4-yard
and
line?
they've built and maintained an excellent reputation for all of the quality products that they do manufacture. Offering custom flags, banners, flagpole installations, and also, too, a family-owned business that believes that great customers who desire a great product manufactured by great employees is the secret to their success. Again, our thanks to the National Flag Company for being a silver-level sponsor here at Colerain High School.
So, Trayvon Smith going to punt from his own end zone.
4th and 21 from the 4.
Can't tell if we got our.
I don't know
our-
why
is that our
there's
original long snapper?
I don't know, but the Cardinals have 1 point on the scoreboard. I
At
don't
the
know
punt for
why.
Colerain,
Is that a
number
mistake?
9.
Well, Hamilton this time has nobody deep. They're coming after it with everybody.
Got it. What do you see?
We're going to try to get the safety or the block for a touchdown. Snap is high. Smith gets it, just gets it away. Ball was tipped. And
On the crest line, there's red.
Cardinals will get it, give it up. They touch it at about the
Well, tipped by Colerain.
35-yard line.
They touch it at the 35, and if
Well,
Hamilton
maybe Justin Price.
leaves it alone, they get the ball back at the
Covered by Big
35.
Blue, number 1, Noah King.
Hamilton gets the ball to 35 no matter what because Colerain touched it first after the block. It doesn't even matter. They're going to get a legal touching.
Well, no, the ball's good. Where's an initial? Okay, we're talking different 35s.
Yeah, yeah. No, and Noah King actually did the smart thing.
It'll be 1st and 10.
After
Hamilton from
Colerain
the
had already
35.
touched it, he ran and picked it up because one of two things is going to happen. Either he can pick it up and advance it, or at the very worst, he stops the clock because Colerain has already touched it. He can't turn it over like for muffing it. Mathis back to pass. Looks, finds a man at the sidelines.
Complete pass for Hamilton. Number 13, Elijah Jones. On the coverage for Colerain. Number 32, Silas Murphy.
It's right there.
Be first and 10, Big Blue from the 22.
So the ball's going to be spotted at 22.
Don't know what the kicking situation is at Hamilton, but they are out of timeout, so they need first downs. Mathis under pressure, gets it away. Finding some space inside the 10. Hamilton quickly to the line.
Pass
They're going
complete for
to
Hamilton.
try to spike
Number 2,
it
Carter
now.
Isaacs. On the tackle for Colerain, number 28, Deontay Jarman.
5 seconds.
The clock has run
Be
out.
first and goal, Hamilton.
Yeah, the clock never stopped on the first down, so
But I don't think the referees, they should have, but I don't think the referees signaled to stop the clock.
The signal is 0-0-0 still. So, I see a core line of people walking up.
this isn't a penalty at Hamilton, so we're not in any sort of like 10-second runoff. There should be like 13 seconds. I think they're going to signal 12.
Like a person falling down the steps.
Yeah. So the clock will roll on the whistle here, or on the whistle. But now they'll quickly get it up, spike it. So they'll have 10 seconds. Now the question is, if you're the Big Blue, do you take your points or do you take one shot at the end zone?
Ball spiked by Antonio
Well, I
Hernandez
think
Jr. for
you've
Hamilton.
got time if you're throwing the ball into the end zone or complete right away. A quick slant, tight end pop, something. Now you don't have time to have something short and have them run into the end zone.
This is, well, knowing Colerain's defense is man-to-man, this is where you clear everyone away from one men's side and just said, who's my best
Receiver, let him go get it.
best receiver? Either he's jumping up or he is doing a one-on-one, just an inside dig, something with his body to get open space. That's going to just a backside throw, and that's a touchdown.
No, his knees are in the end zone, but I don't think the ball crossed.
We need red to win.
They're going to run out of time.
Yeah, they ran a quick out to the outside, and we couldn't pick it up because the corner was in the way. But, yeah, his knees look like they were in the end zone, but it's where the ball's at, so Colerain Cardinals
Got to stop.
dodge it.
And at halftime here at Colerain, it's Hamilton 28, Cardinals 0. We'll be back with scores and updates as we get them. come back now.
I know. I told Amanda, I'm like, I don't know why. Everything I did.
With second half beginning here, we have some scores. Maybe. That's that. That's that. Scores. Elsewhere in the GMC, it's Oak Hills 14, Fairfield 3. So Oak Hills looking for an upset there. In Princeton over Middletown 13-7. Sycamore led 7-0, but now they trail at halftime 19-7 to Mason. In the premier matchup, Lakota West trying to win to stay atop of the GMC tied. Lakota East trying to win so they can get a share of the GMC title. That game, Lakota West 28, Lakota East 21. So Lakota West defense versus Lakota East offense, both teams playing to their strengths there. Or really, there. Elsewhere, Centerville and Springboro tied at 7. Fairmont over Springfield 10-7. West Claremont trails Loveland 10-7. Kings over Turpin 13-7. Elder leads Indianapolis Bishop Chatard 14-0. We have one final already. St. X St. Ignatius started at 6 o'clock. I have no idea why. Ignatius
Travel time?
Yeah, it's 4 hours for Ignatius. Why would you start early? You would start an hour late? I don't know.
Take the whole day off school?
I guess. St. X defeats St. Ignatius 31-19. And in the premier game tonight, undefeated Anderson against undefeated Winton Woods. Anderson leads Winton Woods 21-14 at half. Winton Woods led that game 14-7.
Hoping to find that game online.
It's on Spectrum News right now. In fact, I could bring it up and we could watch it. If you have a Spectrum account. I still think I have my mother's.
I think I got one for the playoff games last year.
I have one that's my mother's, who I haven't lived at their house in a decade.
Yeah, we've got a few stats given to us by our crack stat crew. We're not sure how accurate we've got, but Hamilton leading 28-0. 137 yards rushing for the Big Blue to Colerain's 29. They've passed for 74 and Colerain just 19. Big thing, no kick returns for Colerain, 3 for 12. One penalty for Colerain, and what kept us close earlier, there are 9 penalties for the Hamilton Big Blue. Time of the possession, 16 minutes. Hamilton Big Blues had the ball a lot of times. 16 minutes to Colerain's 8. Leading rusher in the game is at Grayson Goldsmith. We told you, 140 yards and 3 touchdowns for Colerain. Sean Billups with just 17. Colerain really struggling against this Big Blue offense.
So as they get set here, who won the opening toss and who's about to get the ball?
Colerain had won the toss and deferred, so Colerain will start the ball this half. Teams just taking the field now. Referees calling out both teams. We're going to get ready to play the second half. Again, thank you all for listening and putting up with home. Got a couple people we know at home. Chris Hematitis last minute called in sick. Jennifer watching from Delhi.
And as always, week to week, double check to make sure that it is true. Maybe not this week. Maybe Lenny Lopez is not this week.
That's with him, yeah.
All right, well, Cardinals, that was like
As we get the third quarter underway, kicking off will be Big Blue.
the perfect timing on the music. Like, it ended exactly.
And back to receive for the Cardinals will be number 3, Shahid Davis. And number
Davis
28, Deontay Jarman.
and Jarman back for the Colerain Cardinals. Connor Stevens kicking off for the Big Blue.
Kick is away, and we'll take a bounce about the 10. Jarman going to take it. He's trapped in the corner and try to make something happen. Makes the first man miss. Died, steps to the left, and is there another fumble?
Yep, there's a ball
On the
loose.
return for Colerain, number 28, Deontay Jarman.
This
Hamilton
is so odd
is
because
not celebrating like
I
I
know,
believe
it's-
Colerain
it-
got back on it, but it almost seems like there's a certain section of the field.
Was a
We've
loose
had
ball
4
that Cardinals
fumbles
recovered.
within the 20 to 40-yard line on this side of the field.
it's also odd that there's just not like, even if he doesn't have it, there's not a single Hamilton Big Blue player like jumping up and down, like trying to like enthused about a possible turnover.
All right. I understand you saying that now because I remember when you guys play, just keep going until you hear the whistle. You pick it up and even return
Well,
it.
even that, it's just
Yep,
like
yep.
if someone yelled ball, you just the defensive players almost always just start pointing, even if it's not right.
So Billups back in at quarterback for Colerain. Shotgun, 4 wide receivers.
Cardinals started their own 21. He's going to drop back, look left, long, up top, and too high.
Intended for number 10, Donovan
Intended
Chambers.
for Donovan Chambers. That ball just sailed.
Cardinals
Yeah, he
on
was
the coverage
wide
for
open.
Big
There was a
Blue.
little pocket there where there's no defenders right there, but it was just thrown about 3-4 yards over his head.
And Hamilton in that zone is almost giving up that, like daring you to throw in that soft spot.
And I don't know if you saw in the backfield, there's a offensive lineman and a defensive lineman kind of going back and forth. Referees kind of discretion, didn't throw a flag on either one, but they're
Just-
getting a discussion to both
just-
sidelines.
Keegan Garr was asked to come off. I didn't see if a Big Blue player came off. but
Yes. Yeah, it was one of the defensive linemen and one of the Colerain offensive linemen. No penalty, but we're asked to leave for slight time. Take a timeout.
Man in motion. Handoff, Danielson, and he is met immediately. And again, he's lived up to the billing all night. We started to talk about how you have 2
Hayden
Premier
Danielson,
Division
the ball
I
carrier for
players
Colerain,
on the defense
brought
for
down by
Hamilton.
Trey
Noah
Verdon
King,
for
the
Hamilton.
Kansas State guy, Trey Verdun there. That's, 4 or 5 times he's got a tackle for a loss, 2 or 3 sacks on the night.
Yeah, referee's getting him a talking to, going to walk him to the sidelines. Kind of no penalty called, but a little excessive celebration.
Ball spotted on the 18.
So they lose a couple yards on that play. 3rd down and about 14.
Billups drops back, rolling, looking, throwing. He's too high. Pass picked off, going the other way. With the return still going, still on his feet, into the end zone.
No.
Touchdown.
No.
Well, the referee closest to the play called touchdown.
The referee with the ball in his hand is spotting at the half-yard line.
Oh, well, he signaled touchdown initially. I'm going to tell you right now, he signals.
We can't really pick it up from this corner. Is from our angle is tough to say.
Either way, Wyman Carr Jr. sets up the Big Blue at the 1-yard line off the turnover.
So it'll be 1st down and goal. Pretty much spotted at the half-yard line. Play clock down to 5.
3, 2, handoff, up man, touchdown. 33.
Touchdown Hamilton.
Mason Holbrook, the defensive lineman, gets in for a touchdown. So the big defensive lineman gets a
On for the
touchdown.
extra point for Big Blue, Connor Stevens.
So they'll line up with it.
Singing. So.
Some confusion here on the extra point. I don't know why Big Blue had 2 extra guys that they came out. Okay, we're all good.
They were kind of celebrating the defensive lineman getting the touchdown.
Snap back, kick is up, and it is good with 11 minutes to play in the
Extra point
third
is
quarter.
good.
It's the Hamilton Big
With
Blue.
11 minutes left in the third quarter.
35.
Hamilton 35, Colerain nothing.
Colerain nothing,
Well,
and
ladies
with
and
that, we
gentlemen,
remind
at this
everyone at
time, the
home,
game will now be played
with
a
the
running
deficit,
clock in
with the
accordance
lead
with
for one
the
team exceeding 30
SAA
points,
differential rule.
we will
The
have a
clock will
running
start
clock
after changes of possession,
for the remainder of the
at the end
game,
of quarters, and for timeouts.
stopping
The
except
point
for
differential should fall beneath 30 points. Normal clock
for
operations will then
turnovers, change of possession, quarters, injuries, or if the Colerain Cardinals can reduce the deficit from under 30 points.
Back to receive for the Cardinals, number 3, Sahid Davis, and number 28, Deontay German. Kicking off for Big Blue, number 88, Connor Stevens.
So Stevens is set to kick off. Little change for Cardinals. Sahid Davis and German. have
And it
switched
looks
sides.
like he set this kickoff
no, he's
up
setting.
slightly different than he has before.
No, he's going to pop it up to the left side. He's look. Yeah, he's going to a little different, just not that much. Taken, step back, look, little space, a little fine to go, and don't have a number. That's Trayvon Smith. Trayvon Smith does have a kick return for a
Return
touchdown
for Colerain,
against Oak
number
Hills
9.
earlier in the year.
Trevon
He
Smith.
kind of hesitated when he initially caught that ball.
Well, he caught it and then, like,
There was nobody in front of him. What do you do?
Waited for, basically got behind Sahid Davis, who ran from behind him. So, clock will run 10:30 and ticking, clicking. I don't know what I'm saying.
Yep, it runs. Colerain's going to start out at their own 36-yard
The clock
line.
is actually stationary. It doesn't move. But yes,
Tried too hard with that one.
I know. I was all a fluster. Danielson in motion, takes it off the handoff, and he's got nowhere to go. And you can't be surprised. This is
Ball carrier
arguably
for the Cardinals, Hayden Danielson.
one of, if not the best defense in the GMC.
Brought
They're
down
probably
by
going to end
Marvin
up
Reed
giving up,
for Big Blue.
on average, less than 10 points a game for the season, at least the regular season.
2nd and 10.
So back to the line of scrimmage. Just didn't pick up anything. 2nd down and 10.
Danielson nowhere to go, and the Big Blues swallow it up again.
Hayden Danielson on the carry for Colerain. Brought down
Oh,
by number 8, CJ
extracurricular
Bryant.
afterwards.
Flag on the play.
Yeah, a couple of one of the Hamilton defenders and one of the Colerain offensive wide receivers kind of tied up right there.
That was the point, though, where you take it to the edge, you didn't go over it.
And then that one extra push.
And then number 10, Donovan Chambers for the Colerain Cardinals, did go over it. So
Yep.
it's going to be 3rd and long, even longer. So it was going to be about 3rd and 15. It will be 3rd and 30 for the Cardinals now.
Yeah, we've seen the referees
Personal foul,
warn
Cardinals.
both teams about a little bit of talk, and
And
it's tough at this point of the game. You got a frustrated Colerain team, and you've got a Hamilton team that's on a roll, and you play with a lot of confidence. So
And you have no problem if those two players go, and then the moment's over, you let it go, and he did not let it go. So Cardinals have the ball at the
3rd down and
16.
30.
They need to get to the 46.
3rd down and 30.
Billups takes the snap, rolling to his right, looking downfield, and pointing. He's just trying to find some space.
Sean Billups, the ball carrier.
And
for
he's going to be
Colerain,
brought
presented
down
by
after a
Big
gain of
Blue,
about
number 25,
10,
Tommy
but
Southard.
still going to be 20 yards short.
So that'll bring on the punt team for the Colerain Cardinals.
Back for the punt for Big Blue, number 13, Elijah Jones, and number 14,
Jones
Jordan Bryant.
back for
Back to
the
punt for
Big
Colerain,
Blue.
number 9.
Can't see
Trevon
the other
Smith.
number. Trayvon Smith is going to be kicking for the Colerain Cardinals. Play clock down to 5. Colerain does not have enough players on the field.
Timeout. Colerain.
An obvious punting
Timeout,
situation, 4th down and almost 30. Colerain can't get enough players on the team.
We'd like to take a moment out to thank
On the
our
field.
friends
They had
at
On the
enough
field, on the
UC
field.
Health. Very proud to be the official orthopedics and sports medicine provider for your Colerain Cardinals. The doctors of UC Health Orthopedics and Sports Medicine provide award-winning
Clock
care
stopped.
in order to keep
Yeah, they
the
called
Cardinals
timeout.
on top of their
Okay,
game, and they can do the
Clock
same
does
for
stop
you.
on a
Okay.
timeout.
UC Health's world-class
But I didn't see him call timeout. I thought there was a penalty at that point, but no.
Spine, hand, joint, trauma, and sports medicine conditions. You can find out more at their website at uchealth.com and experience why we see the power of rehabilitative care every day. Again, our thanks to UC Health for their support of boys varsity football here at Colerain High School.
I'm fine. Make sure it doesn't mess you up. Okay.
Trayvon Smith set. High snap, but gets it. Just gets it away. Punt will take a bounce. Did that hit the Big Blue player? They're not acting like it did.
Came awful close. One of the return guys thought about picking it up.
And a penalty flag behind the play. We saw a tie-up in between Joanne Hopgood and a Big Blue defender, but I think that it wasn't that it was a late hit.
Dead ball personal foul on Colerain.
No, that would be on Hamilton. No, that's on
No, he called it on Colerain.
Yeah, because it's not really a holding penalty because Colerain was the punting team.
So that's going to go from the end of the kick. Where's he going? It's not from the spot of the foul, is it? Are they going to make him re-kick it?
Ball spotted at the 35. It'll be first and 10.
That's where it's first.
No, that's right. That's right.
That's where it's first touched, plus 15 yards.
So it looks like we got a little change in the backfield. See if we can get some numbers.
21 at the back. He'll take the handoff, try to find something. He'll bounce. Still going. We're going to get a penalty flag. There's going to be a holding to bring this one
Yeah,
back.
holding or a clip blocking the back.
Jaden McLean now in at quarterback. 6'1", 165-pound sophomore.
And Andre Bailey at running back with the run, a junior.
Flag on the play.
Clock still running.
Penalty on Big Blue, holding.
6 minutes and counting.
10-yard penalty.
Ball's going to be taken all the way back to the 45 of Colerain. It'll remain first down and 20.
First and 20.
So McLean now under not under center in the gun. Takes it, hands it off. Trying to find some space, get some push forward. And a couple yards for Andre Bailey.
Yeah, taken down by John Matheny.
Elijah Jones, the ball carrier for Hamilton. Wrapped up by Cardinals, number 12, John Matheny. Second and 19, ball on the 44.
5:30 and counting in the third. 2nd and 19 for the Big Blue. Looking to throw. The left-hander throws it deep up and incomplete. Intended for Elijah
Pass incomplete
Jones.
for Hamilton, intended for number 13, Elijah Jones.
Even though it's complete, incomplete. Clock runs.
Darrell Dukes and also Danny Ayers on the coverage.
It'll be a 3rd down and 20. 19.
19. Set up, fake screen left, go screen back the other way. Big Blue with the catch, trying to find it, and not enough space going for Dominic Southern.
Pass is complete for Hamilton for Dominic Southern.
I feel like that's a play that if
Pushed
they
out of
have
bounds
their
by
ones in,
Flock
might have been
Cardinals.
very effective. But your
Right.
twos are just not fast enough to get
Yeah,
that.
it's tough to defend. They fake the screen to the running back to the right, draws the defense
4th
over, and
down
then
and
they
8 for
release their
Hamilton.
tight end to the left. Their
Ball
offense is
spotted
going
on
to
the
stay out there
38.
and go for this 4th down and 8.
Yep. And even with a 35-point lead, you're in the middle of nowhere here. Not middle of nowhere. You're in the middle of, you're too close to punt, too far away for a field goal. No harm in just going for it here. 4th and 8 for the Cardinals for the Big Blue. The Cardinals 33. Snap back lefty right at the sticks. And he makes the catch, Jordan Bryant. I mean, he just stopped. Good throw.
Yeah, perfect little hook pattern. Just runs
Complete
to the
pass
line to
for
get,
Big
or a
Blue,
yard pass, and
number
just turns
14,
around.
Jordan
Simple.
Bryant.
There are 2 Colerain Cardinals giving him a
On the
big cushion.
coverage for Colerain, number 3,
You don't want to give up the
Sidney
deep pass,
Davis.
but you knew the line to get.
10-yard gain, it'll be 1st and 10, Big Blue.
So 1st and 10 for the Big Blue. 3:20.
Handoff up the middle, trying to find something. A little bit of something there for Deacon Wilson.
Ball carrier for Big Blue, number 28, Deacon Wilson. On the tackle for Colerain, number 12, John Matheny. Second and 5, ball on the 18.
Handoff, trying to find some space. Bounce once, bounce twice. Nowhere to go for Keegan Aldrich. It'll be 3rd down for the Big Blue.
Trying to get a number for that Colerain linebacker. Is that one of the Germans?
Ball
Did a
carrier
great
for
job.
Hamilton, number 35, Keegan Aldridge. On the tackle for Colerain, number 32, Silas Murphy.
Cyrus Murphy gets credit for the tackle.
3rd and 6, ball on the 20.
Look back, look into the flat. And yeah, you had to call that.
Pass incomplete for Big Blue, intended for number 81, Caleb Edelman.
Intended for Caleb Edelman.
Flag on the play.
But, yeah. 41, Matthew Gibson all over his back. Had to
Pass
call that.
interference on Colerain. 10-yard penalty. It'll be 1st down for Hamilton.
So 1st down for the Big Blue. Clock now at 1:30. Handoff up the middle. Takes it, not much room to go
Gets a couple out of that.
for Keegan Aldrich.
Under a minute left to play in this 3rd quarter.
For the Cardinals, John Matheny on the tackle.
Clock is stopped for some reason. I don't know what's going on.
One of the Colerain defensive backs is I don't think he's hurt, but I think we had a little bit of extracurriculars, and he's been asked to sub.
Looking, throw up back in the end zone.
Flag on the play.
Right now it's a touchdown, but
No, right now it's incomplete, out of bounds. But there is a flag on the play.
It's at 24, 34, 14. I can't tell.
I can't see from here, Brenda.
Waiting on the call. We have pass interference.
Offense.
Offensive. Either way, that's the
Offensive
last
pass
play of the
interference,
half. So
Big
what
Blue.
we'll see, the Big Blue will get the penalty
Into the
marked
third
off
quarter,
on the
Hamilton
other side of the
35,
field.
Colerain, nothing.
So after 3 quarters of play here at Colerain High School, it's the Big Blue 35, the Cardinals 0.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, at this
Update on
time,
the
we've got
Anderson
our
game.
throw for go.
Anderson is leading
Cardinals credit union throw for
24-17
go.
over
Tonight's
Winton
throw for
Woods.
go attempt is
11
sponsored
minutes
by
left in the
Cincinnati,
fourth quarter.
Ohio Police
Yeah,
Federal
Winton
Credit
Woods
Union,
just
official
kicked a
credit
field
union
goal,
of
and
Colerain
then
High School.
Anderson had a big pass
COPFCU
play into
specializes in
Winton
banking
Woods
products and
territory,
services to meet
and
your
then
family
fumbled it
needs.
on the last
From
play of the
simple
third
and free
quarter to
checking
give it
to
back.
low-rate car loans, COPFCU can help you make the most of your money. Visit COPFCU.com
I was just about to comment.
to learn more.
Even with the running
Tonight's
clock
throw
here,
for dough
that game is
participant
ahead of ours.
Adriana Nance. And if
Yeah,
Adriana is able to
that
make
second
one of the
quarter took a
three 10-yard
long
throws,
Now, we're
time.
probably
she
gonna
will
finish
win
before them,
$50.
but,
Good luck, Adriana.
Let's see if we can get an update too on
First
the
one missed.
Lakota West, Lakota East.
Second one close.
Both of those teams need to win to keep
Third
their
one almost.
tie atop the
Well, that was a good
GMC.
try, Adriana. Instead of $50, she will receive a $10 gift card to Skyline Chili. Remember to visit our friends at COPFCU.com
So second down for
all
Hamilton.
of your banking needs.
Run right up the middle. Got to get a little bit down to the 20-yard line. Does that make it 3rd and goal from the 20?
Third goal from the 20.
Okay.
But it does center it.
Some scores
So
in
now
the
you
first-
can throw it to the end
in
zone
the fourth
and
quarter,
then kick a field goal.
Fourth quarter scores: LaSalle 24, Harvest Prep 14, Lakota West 35, Lakota East 24,
Lakota West has now
Lakota
stretched it out
14,
35-24
Fairfield 11.
over East.
St. Francis de Sales 31, Northwest 0, Mason 29, Sycamore 7.
Drop back, and again, just going to take a
and
shot at the
St.
end
31,
zone.
St.
Too
Moses
far
and
ahead,
Cleveland
incomplete.
19.
Got the single coverage he wanted, just kind of out through him by about a yard and a half.
Intended
Elijah
for number
Jones, the
13,
intended receiver.
Elijah Jones. On the coverage for Colerain.
Field
number
goal unit
17,
goes out.
Noah Kennedy.
Under 11 to play now. Even with the incompletion again with the 30-point lead, the clock does go to running.
Play clock ain't running, though.
Hey, that's
Now it's just
4th and 21 from the 21.
that's on the referees.
On for
They
a field
have
goal
that,
for
or
Big Blue,
excuse
number
me, that's on
88,
the
Connor Stevens.
Colerain scoreboard operators. The referees still keep it on the field. So this will be 38-yard attempt is good.
Field goal is good.
So with 10:13
With
to
10
play,
minutes and 13 seconds left in
it's
the
the
game.
Big Blue 38,
Hamilton 38, Colerain nothing.
Colerain 0.
Yeah, coming into this fourth quarter, We're not.
I'd like to take a
This
moment
game
to
had
thank
the
our friends at
all
Novacare Rehabilitation.
century
They are the
football
leader in
team
physical
here
therapy
and
athletic
the
training,
the
also
state
the
championship
exclusive
team.
athletic
It's also
training and physical therapy
senior
provided
night here
right
tonight.
at Colerain High School.
Going to recognize
And
some of
over
our
20 seminary high
seniors
schools, middle schools, colleges, and professional
playing their
teams.
last season here
From
at
football players to
Colerain.
soccer moms, and
Hayden
from weekend
Danielson,
warriors to working
Sean Billups,
professionals,
Cooper
injuries do
Krieg,
happen. When they
Saheed
do,
Davis,
let our friends at Novacare
James
Senior
Johnson,
Professionals get
Brandon
you
Smith,
back in the action. If you'd like more
Darrell
information, you
Dukes,
can visit their
Doriel
website
Douglas,
at
John Matheny,
www.novacare.com.
Danny Ayers,
Again, our thanks to
Ricardo
Novacare for their
Lofton,
support of boys
Noah
varsity
Kennedy,
football here at Colerain High School.
Lee Dial, Silas Murphy,
Back to receive for the Cardinals. Number
Dustin
3,
Walker,
Saheed Davis. And
Johnny
number 20,
Vasquez,
Deontay Journey.
Christian Romero, Deandra Turner, and
Kicking
Keegan
off for Big
Garr.
Blue will
Thank
be
you,
number 88,
seniors.
Connor Stevens.
Class of 2025. When we started doing this, it was the class of 2029. Or, excuse me, 2009.
A reminder, too, for all the students at this time, we encourage you to start calling your ride so that you can exit the campus immediately following the conclusion of tonight's game.
So Hamilton kicking off. It's just a little pooch kick right up the middle.
And we field it by the up man, trying to find some space. Bobbled it a little bit. Still going. And Donovan Chambers pitched it away. The whistle was already blown, but give him credit for trying to make something happen.
Hey, why not? The whistle had already blown, but shades the option. He tried to flip it back there to the trailing.
Why not?
41.
Can't hold nothing back at this point.
Hamilton.
And the thing is, even if the Cardinals score a touchdown, the clock is still going to run at this point.
Yep.
Darian Bryan.
9:30 left to play in this ball game.
And counting.
The first and 10
Billups
Cardinals
still
from
in
the
at
33.
quarterback.
Yeah, it's the senior's last game in his home field. You got to think he'll ride it out here. Billups back, looks, throwing deep. He's got a man. Oh, little behind,
Complete for Colerain.
but
Intended for number
intended
4,
for James Johnson, and just falls out of his hands.
He had him beat, and he slowed down enough and made adjustment, but
On the coverage for Big Blue. Number
a little
12,
bit low off his fingertips.
Hammond.
It was there.
There's a penalty flag, though, so it might not have mattered. Let's see what the flag
Why
is
are
for.
referees calling penalties at this point? Unless somebody brings out nunchucks and hits somebody.
It's a penalty. You're not going to not call a penalty unless it's egregious.
Exactly. This better be egregious. Nunchucks would be egregious. They certainly take their time, though, don't they?
That's, as long as they're
And the
deliberate.
clock's running, but
Clock is supposed to run because of the 30-point differential. Just making sure everyone's aware of that. It will be on the Big Blue. It's a holding defensively.
Penalty on Big Blue, holding.
Now, the thing about that is I don't know if that's a holding.
10-yard penalty, ball spotted at the 43.
I was way behind the play on
That's
the
what I'm saying,
opposite
though.
side of the field.
That must have been a holding for some reason at the line of scrimmage, not
Not letting the
not a receiver.
yeah. Or it could have been a receiver not tackled at the line of scrimmage
Yeah,
on
but,
that left side,
I
but I
guess.
don't know. Anything we say is speculation.
Phillips moves his back, takes it, rolling, looking, throw, spin, nowhere to go. And Billups did all he
Sean
can
Billups,
there.
the
He
ball kicking
had
for
no
Colerain.
receivers open,
Brought
didn't
down
have
by
much
Big
time.
Blue, number 36.
Yeah, he had his eyes upfield looking to throw it, but just couldn't get his feet planted and good coverage by the Hamilton.
Tried to do the old-fashioned, as Anderson just broke off a long 70-yard touchdown pass. He did the old-fashioned, I'm going to point, the quarterback points like he's going to throw it, but really he's just trying to distract the defender and try to run by him.
Second
Didn't
and 10.
work.
And kind of did a Cardinal no-no, too. Kind of spun away and left himself very vulnerable to the big hit.
Phillips looks to his left. Now to his right. He's going to go deep. And James Johnson
Pass it complete.
with
for Colerain,
a
intended
nice
for
set
James Johnson.
for a spike, but unfortunately he's not playing volleyball. It's hit him in
Well,
the hands again, but that was a hard catch.
Hard catch, give him credit. There was a defender that jumped up right near him. Didn't affect the ball, but I'm sure it affected his division.
But man,
And Billups threw that a little late. It was a little behind again.
it was one of those, and it wasn't in sync, right? It was the route was over. He kind of slowed down because he hadn't got the ball yet, and then the ball was thrown, and it should have been nice and soft ahead of him, but it was hard behind him, and he did a volleyball set. Basically, is what it looked like. Billups back to Trayvon Smith, little bubble, trying to make something happen, and he can't. That might have been an 80-yard touchdown for Anderson.
Yeah, he's going to lose about 3 yards on that play. 6 minutes to play in this ball game. It's going to bring up a 4th down and 13.
Trayvon Smith will go to punt it now. I always find this interesting when you do
No,
don't.
they've got senior kicker Johnny Vasquez.
I was just about to say, I don't know why it would change, but Trayvon Smith took off his glove to punt. Why can't he catch and punt it with his gloves on? How does that affect the kick? Anyways, Vasquez gets the punt off, and it's caught. Trying to find something going is the Big Blue. You can't do that anymore.
Yeah.
And so
Big blind side hit on the side, and big response from the crowd, but it is an illegal block for years now.
Yeah, you know, days have passed. That would have been a great block. Now that is a dirty play. You can't blindside block someone. James Johnson hit behind the play, not looking. So it is post change of possession. So no matter what, this will be Hamilton's ball.
But with the injury, clock stops at 5:11 left to play.
She's already been through it.
No, but I'm out of chips at home. I want to stock up. It's our last game. Whole handful. The whole bowl.
My father is trying to get my wife and daughter to get as many
snack.
Get him a snack. So James Johnson's up.
Yeah, Colerain player is up, walking on his own. Our crack staff here, always the great training staff here at Colerain High School. You take a shot like that, you just got to give him as much time as he needs to get going. Now the coaches are going to talk to the referee and how we get to spot this play.
Well, it's 15 yards on the spot, I believe.
From the spot of the foul?
I believe.
Again, these referees have done a good job, other than the pace of the game. They've huddled when they need to, but their huddles take a long time.
You have not done so. Please start calling your right immediately. Thank you.
So penalty is a personal foul. Hamilton. Personal foul, Hamilton. There was also one called against Colerain. What is two hands on top of the head? What's this?
Hello? Yeah. Testing.
Illegal participation, maybe?
Yeah. Maybe there was a Colerain player that went off the field, got knocked out of bounds, and came back in.
But there's no penalty. Maybe it's I don't. We have the internet. So we can figure that out.
So whatever the call was, it's going to be first down for Hamilton. The ball's going to be spotted at about the 22-yard line. Clock starts, 4:40 left to play in this game.
We have nothing left. 40 in this game.
Run right up the middle. He's going to pick up about 4 yards on the play.
We have nothing.
On the carry for Hamilton, number 35, Keegan Aldridge.
We just have to work for it. Because you know, it's just like the whole city is surrounded by people. Trumpets and like music and stuff.
So 4 minutes left to play until halftime. Hamilton takes a snap, second down. It's a simple draw play, looking for a little bit of room to the outside. It's going to be stopped, but he's going to pick up the first down.
Ball carrier for Big Blue, Deacon Wilson.
Two hands on top of the head like that is
On the tackle
illegal
for Colerain,
participation.
number 11, Dior Douglas.
I have no idea what the illegal participation was because there was no yards enforced against Colerain.
It was
there.
so close to that
Number 35.
sideline. Could have been somebody stepped out of bounds and
First
came back
10,
and played.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the only thing.
Or maybe a Hamilton. I don't know. But that was what that signal was.
Nobody's here.
So simple draw up the middle.
Another
Stop.
flag for some reason deep behind the play.
You know, it's like a conversation.
Do we
Ball
have another
carrier for
offensive
Big Blue, number
offsides?
28, Deacon Wilson, tackled by a flock of Cardinals.
I think we have 12 guys.
Who, Colerain?
Ball spotted on
2, 4,
the
6.
37-yard line.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Well, Colerain has 12 guys on the field.
So, we have to get together.
Again, there's your illegal participation. Maybe Hamilton had 12 guys. Maybe that's what it was.
That could have been two.
Maybe Hamilton had like 4 guys.
So it's an automatic first down.
So there's a penalty on the play.
2:40 on the clock.
Or like 12. It's not possible. Everybody's here, like, I missed ya. I don't know. Everybody's like on field.
So first down, ball spotted at the Hamilton 52.
Letting the clock drain because they don't really need any rush, so they'll let this go down. And honestly, Hamilton's on the edge of having to go for a first down at this point. 10 on the play clock, 2 minutes on the game clock. They will snap it and fumble.
On the snap, ball
Colerain
recovered by Big Blue, number
covers
16,
up
Jaden McLean.
McLean, the quarterback.
Hello?
Second
I
and
thought I
19,
decided to
ball
steal the
spotted
ambient
at
microphone
44.
there.
Yeah, it's family night here in the booth.
Well, here we got honored at the halftime.
We had to find somebody to replace Chris, so a 4-year-old grandchild was the closest we could get.
and she's done an admirable job. Handoff outside, not where to go, and a tackle for loss by number 5, Brandon Smith.
Ball carrier for Big Blue, number 35, Keegan Aldridge. On the tackle for Colerain, number 5, Brandon
So
Smith.
to take us to the 1 minute mark.
Big Blue
Ball
basically
spotted
can
on
take a knee
31.
now.
What time is it? Alright. 50 seconds left in the game.
3rd and 21.
Thank you, Lucille.
You're welcome.
So Big Blue can theoretically take a knee. They'll play one more play here. Handoff Trying to find some space around the outside, and big gain for a first. Nope, he's not going to have a first down. Won't matter. 20 seconds to
Ball
go.
carrier for Big Blue, Deacon Wilson.
Okay.
Tackle
Testing.
by Cardinals,
Matthew
number
Gibson on the
41,
tackle for the
Matthew
Colerain
Gibson.
Cardinals.
Okay.
And so with that, teams will line up for the handshake, and it'll be the last play of the game. So final here from Colerain High School. The Big Blue of Hamilton defeat Colerain 38-0 for Brian Wyatt, Brandon Wyatt, and Lucille Wyatt. Thanks for listening to Colerain Cardinal Football.
Thanks to all of our students who are helping out.